Arvn stock is trading close to 100% discount to its intraday high of $18.93. It's printed on on Thursday, the 6th of March 2025. The company indicated today with Pfizer that a phase 3 clinical trial of vepdegestrant monotherapy as an investigational treatment for advanced or metastatic breast cancer met its primary endpoint in the estrogen receptor 1 mutant population, but did not reach a statistical significance in progression free survival improvement in the intent to treat population. The trial continues to assess overall survival as a secondary endpoint, the company has indicated. So, the stock is currently down, as you saw earlier on, so 37.36%. It was actually more before, plunged all the way down to $9.75. I think that all hope is not lost. All hope is not lost. They're still fighting back, and buyers equally fighting back. We can see it has pivoted from the low of from this low of 9.75. We saw that earlier on, and it's moving up. So if anything, if going by the this huge plunge it has now, it has printed, we can try to project or calculate the sort of upper projections we can see. Being that this is mostly where much of the data is, especially, I mean, being a 1 minute chart, you may find bottoms and rejections more than maybe any other model, maybe more than maybe a 2 minute chart, a 3 minute chart. So we take a 16.95 as this reject this which as this as a rejection, 16.95. Okay, 16.95, and then we take this bottom of 10.8. So 16.95 minus 10.88, we have 6.07. So the reason why we are using do this too is because the stock has lost a lot in just one session. There's a good chance that it's just that mean this governs the reason why we're using a range. I mean, a range that we can, not only because of that, we can, it's just self-explanatory on its own. 16.95 and then 10.88. It's just there. It's what has happened. So we're taking advantage of that. This is what it has lost, and it's likely to get him back. So that's why we're using it. So we multiply that by a modest upper projection, a modest Fibonacci projection of 1.618. We have 9.82. We add that to the current price of 10.87, and then we have a 20.69. So in other words, we are saying that the projection is indicating that it can't even surpass the sort of highs it had actually printed before, 20.69. So let's get back and see it's maybe 45-minute chart and see. Let's see, 45-minute chart. You can see why I mean why that 1 minute chart was important. We couldn't. I mean, there isn't very much here. There isn't much data here because it's a 45-minute chart. It doesn't. It prints the prices print every 45 minutes, but on the 1 minute, you can imagine the amount it has would have actually printed since. So we have there's a rebound projection here of 16.73, 17.04. So let's have a look at its 1 hour chart and see. It's still going to be pretty much the same thing. Okay, here interestingly enough, we have something. We could say 17.89 and 10.03, and then we'll get an upper projection that will probably be somewhere above $20. And then we have the Argos projected 16.56 and approximately 17.1, 17.05. So let's come down to let's see, which one are we going to come down to? The 3 hour chart and see. The 3 hour chart, we have, upper projection of 16.43. 15.53, we have 15.05. We haven't seen anything close to 20. We haven't seen anything, but we have been able to come. Yeah, we roughly we, we have a validation that $20 and some fraction looks like something it can. I mean, it looks not like it. Yeah, why not? You can't print such prices, but I think in terms of projections, yes, they seem to have been there seem to be a convergence in that regard. It doesn't mean that it surely can print that. Something it can rebound to such levels towards such levels because it has the probability of it getting there may not be very high, but the probability of it getting to rebounding to $20 may not be very high. But a recovery, surely, it's very very high. A rebound, surely on the cards, very high. So weakness is still projected on the 4 hour chart. We also have let's see now, let's take 19.01 and 10.10. We have upper projection maybe slightly above $20 as well, even higher than what we got on the 3 hour chart. So interestingly enough, we have some data we could use on the 4 hour chart. So this is the 4 hour chart. We've seen 2059.07. It was something it printed as of November. DCA has it. What sort of prices has it printed? Let's see. Early DCA, okay, in December it was plunging, and early in January was trading at $20. So yeah, since it has printed $20 before, there $20 can happen. Can happen. Probability of it getting there, depending on the moving averages around there, maybe something encouraging. Something encouraging, something that shortly something tangible. Should be there, should be on the cards for it to get to $20 and some fraction. So upper projection here is 16.53, and we have 15.54, and we have 14.72. Let's look at the daily chart. Let's see. Okay, daily chart. Before the market closed, I mean yesterday, the extrapolation of its 10 and 21-day moving averages is for higher prices, but things have changed now. Yeah, okay. And not I don't know if these projections will still be relevant. We have here 21.16. We have below that 19.94, and below that we have 18.73. So things have changed since all of these projections were computed. So losses now at 8.21%. Yeah, 38.21%. So let's see now. Let's come back to the 4 hour chart and see what we can make of the. Yeah, let's see. We got on the 1 minute chart we got a probability of 20.69. 20.69. So let's see where we can find it here. 20.69 will be somewhere here. 20.69. 20.69. Yeah, there's actually an upper projection there, 20.66, but it's not in play at the moment. Okay, so let's see. $20.69. Let's see now. Okay, here, 20.69. So we have 16.49 as its standard deviation. Sorry, as its 10-day moving average. Okay, so going back again, all the way back to last time he traded at such levels. 16.10, 20.66 was in all the way back in December, middle or early December. So the 10 period moving average then was 24.02. So there's a good chance we will get there's a good chance we might get a strong probability of it printing 20.69. So let's get some indicator and get standard deviation. Standard deviation. So let's come back again and get a standard deviation. Standard deviation is it's only 20. Let's make it 10. Okay, let's come back again. Okay, standard deviation is let's see, what do we have? 3.05. And then all the way back to 12th of January, we have 1.63. So we're going to try and see whether we can. 3.05 plus 1.63, we have 4.68 divided by 2, we have 2.34, and then 16.49 plus 24.02 divided by 2, we have a 20.55. So we use these figures, and 20.25 rather. We use these figures and then see whether we can calculate the probability. Let's see. We have 20.69 standard deviation. Moving average is at 20.25, and we have 2.34 standard deviation. And we have let's see. Okay, so probability of it remaining below 20.69 is 57.45. The probability of it surpassing 20.69 is 42.54%. So you have it. There you have it. So yeah, the probability of it rebounding even to highs that it hasn't printed in a long time. So this will be rebounding to at least the probability of it rebounding above the closing price as of Friday, the 7th of March, is over 40. What did we get again? Over 42, over 42%. Yes, over 42%. So yeah, see what you make of Arvn, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.